Okay, quick setup on first person shooter style. We're going to create a capsule real quick to represent our player. We're going to give it a empty. We're going to give that empty an empty, and then we're going to give that empty a camera. Now you're probably wondering, why is there so many empties? I'm just going to adjust these so these are all zeroed. Okay. So these empties I use for the effects, I guess you could say. I'm just going to throw a simple mouse look. I'm going to bring that down to a 3, and I'm going to take that to a -3. Okay. This guy, I am going to add a animator. And I'm going to create an animator. Demo first person shooter. I'm going to stick him here. You don't technically need to do this part. It does just make things a lot easier though, and you'll see why. So the animation, I'll call this one moving. So we're going to record, and we're at zeros. So I'm just going to move that so it keys in, reset it to 0. I'm going to go to the 1 minute mark or 1 second mark. I'm going to key it in there. I'm going to go to the 30 second. I'm going to key it in there. I'm going to go to the 0.15. I'm going to move it down a bit. And I'm going to come over to the 45. And I'm going to move it down a bit. And then I'm going to stop. Now if I hit play, you get this kind of this bobbing effect. Okay. So the other thing we need is a FSM, and we need the animator. We have moving. We're going to give this a modifier for speed. And on the player itself, we're going to get rid of the capsule collider. We're going to add a character controller. We're going to add an FSM. And over here, we are going to get axis vector. Horizontal, vertical is fine. Relative to the one that's doing the mouse look. We're going to store the vector. We're going to store the magnitude of the vector. Okay. We're going to do a simple simple move on the vector. Probably even give it a little higher speed. I won't do adjustable speed yet. And then down here on where the animator is, we're going to do a get FSM float of the owner of its FSM. We're going to get the magnitude every frame. We're going to set an animator float to the owner. We called it speed. We're going to set it to magnitude. And we should probably remap that, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. So he's doing the mouse look. He's doing the animation. He's doing the movement. Let's just see what that kind of looks like. So there's our mouse look. to move around. You notice we have that little bit of a bob happening, right? Because we're getting a magnitude of 1 as we're pushing things, right? And it works going in every direction because it's a magnitude. If you were sprinting, you could add on to that magnitude, and you'll have a faster bobbing effect. You could also float remap it. But that is a basic setup of how we would set up first-person shooter. Like I said, I use lots of these, and I know it might seem odd, but it's a great way to have various animations. Like you can have an animation for jumping, falling, falling over, getting attacked kind of idea, and you put it on the camera, so you animate the camera, and then you put your arms, if you have first-person arms, underneath the camera, so then you would animate the arms as well, right? So you have 2 animations kind of playing. You got the camera animation and the arms animations playing. And then if you have another thing under this guy, you could do sway effects as well and put the arms underneath that one. So it's this layering system. Okay, catch you guys in the next video.